The year is 2020. I am here and you are there. Our reality is changing daily. We all have challenges to face, but the moment is now to make a change. You are our best chance toward a better future and a better world. Our decisions today will affect your life tomorrow. You all have your own unique abilities. It is our responsibility to ensure you are never left behind. To all the adults, inclusion revolution is upon us. Together, we must unite to ensure all children, all youth, of all abilities, backgrounds, gender, race, and religion are given positive opportunities to grow and to flourish on the playing field of life. Join our call to action for inclusion of all youth. Join the United Through Sports World Virtual Youth Festival 2020. I am here and you are there, but united we will be one spirit with one heart.
Sawadee-ka. I'm proud to stand here today as one of the youth ambassadors and hosts, and to be part of the first United Through Sports World Visual Youth Festival. Before I go any further, I would like to applaud all of the performers who have been part of an amazing opening ceremony. The slogan of One Spirit, One Heart shines through, and would like to thank the Kingdom of Thailand for being the host of the event, but also all the other cities with their stunning performances.
ขอบคุณค่ะ to all the participating youth from the beautiful Gold Coast, Central Asia, Kazakhstan, Ekaterinburg, Russia, Washington, D.C. and Los Angeles from the United States, Milano Cortina from Bella Italia, and Abu Dhabi from the UAE.
We would like to thank the Philippines, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, and a special welcome and thank you to the kids from the projects in Sudan, Syria, and Maysal.
To the youth from the over 80 participating organization, may you shine and have the time of your life. This is your time. It is about inclusion, non-discrimination, and together the youth of the world stands for a better tomorrow.
Thank you to all the organizations who have granted patronage, the IOC, IPC, SOI, Sportacourt, and GAISF, the Ames family and United Through Sports. United we are.
Besides the sporting event, there is also a 5-day educational conference, panels, and workshop, and the youth of the world are honored to introduce all the outstanding speakers. It is my honor to introduce the opening speaker on behalf of the Royal Thai government. A thank you from us to you. Please welcome the Minister of Tourism and Sport, Phiphat Ratchakitprakarn.
My dear friends and colleagues from the International Olympic Committee, the International Paralympics, Special Olympics, United Nations, UNESCO, UNICEF, Sport Accord, GAISF, Ames, and United Through Sports. As Minister for Tourism and Sport of the Kingdom of Thailand, it is my honor to be with you and open the education conference of the United Through Sport 2020 World Youth Festival. This event conveys an important message of one spirit, one heart. It promotes inclusion, equality, and a unified voice of the youth. Its focus on the topics of peace and a better world through sport. On behalf of the Royal Thai government, I would like to thank all of you for your contribution and support. I wish you success and happiness. ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you, Minister, for these inspiring words.
The Sport Authority of Thailand does its best to promote sport as a human right in Thailand.
The International Olympic Committee has given patronage to this event and actively supported the event from day one. A big thank you to the IOC and the IOC President, Dr. Thomas Bach, for his inspirational speech at the opening ceremony.
We are celebrating United Nations World Children's Day. There could be no better day for this important conference under the slogans One Spirit, One Heart, and United Through Sports. This festival is a celebration for the youth and also for the leaders of the world in a joint effort to work as one for every child to have every right. Let us welcome, and I feel honored and excited to introduce one of the most outstanding personalities fighting for the rights of the youth, the 8th UN General Secretary, Mr. Ban Ki-moon.
Dear colleagues and friends from all the participating organizations of the United Through Sports World Virtual Youth Festival, it is certainly my honor to be invited to share my opening remarks for this 5-day educational forum. Olympism is a philosophy of life bringing together sports, education, and culture for the benefit of humanity. We all have witnessed a heartwarming opening ceremony where the youth of the world stood together in solidarity with the united voice for a better tomorrow. And might I add, what a talent! We must continue to empower the youth and take the time to guide and listen to them. Seeing the youth of the world yesterday sharing with us their hopes and dreams, I can only say that it has inspired me in so many ways. The slogan of the event is One Spirit, One Heart, and with all sincerity. This initiative is a much needed, innovative opportunity to unite as one regardless of ability. We see the IOC, IPC, and SOI together granting patronage. I see here today many of my friends, and I apologize if I cannot name you all. His Serene Highness Prince Albert II with the Peace and Sport, His Royal Highness Prince Feisal with the Generations for Peace, the President of the World Taekwondo and the Taekwondo Humanitarian Foundation, Dr. Chungwon. We have seen UNESCO and UNICEF, Right to Play, and Yunus Sports Hub. With over 70 sporting organizations taking part, we see children from all abilities and those from overpopulated refugee camps, which will still be there once the COVID pandemic ends. All entities have supported in whatever shape or form they can to stand united with the power of many minds and to also build technology which allow us to connect all these youth together on probably the world's largest sporting virtual arena. For this, I applaud everyone who made this possible. Now we have 5 days of opportunities to learn, to share, and to act. Sitting together, united to share knowledge, ideas, find new ways towards the betterment of society and our youth. I wish the Education Forum every good success. I'd like to thank personally the Kingdom of Thailand for all their support and giving this opportunity, and certainly to the United Through Sports family, working with 100% heart and dedication towards bringing this special event to life for so many. Thank you.
The International Paralympic Committee has played a very important part in this event and is also a very important part of UTS. The IPC advocates social inclusion, supports and enables para-athletes to achieve sporting excellence. The Rising Phoenix at the opening ceremony inspired all of us. I am deeply honored, inspired and proud to be chosen to introduce our next speaker, Andrew Parsons, the president of the IPC.
I would like to send my gratitude to the UTS initiative, which combines sporting and cultural exchange through a festival concept, and the 5-day educational program, which includes important topics cultivating and increasing social inclusion and the Paralympic values. Now it's a time for innovation, to look forward and to bring back better. Thank you to the Kingdom of Thailand for contributing to this unique virtual youth festival. We do not always have the answers, but with a strong team, we are limitless, and together we will continue to find new ways forward. IPC is proud to have granted patronage for this innovative festival that places youth of all abilities right where they should be, at the center. This youth festival is a perfect example of what can be achieved when like-minded people come together. IPC would especially like to thank UTS President Stephan Fox for being such a driving force. Our competition category, Inclusive Sports, invited youth from all walks of life with all abilities to participate towards fitness, health and education. The IPC would like to send a message of solidarity to all youth around the world. You are all amazing, gifted and unique.
I am proud to stand here today as one of the youth ambassadors standing for inclusion and non-discrimination. I am very proud to be here to introduce the CEO of the Special Olympics. Please welcome Mrs. Mary Davis.
Over 50 years ago, our founder, Yunus Shriver, proved that sport has the power to be a catalyst for change. She gave people with intellectual disabilities the opportunity to show the world what they can do as opposed to what they cannot do. And Special Olympics has continued her mission, and in a typical year holds over 100,000 competitions in 32 Olympic-type sports for nearly 7 million athletes with and without intellectual disabilities in over 195 countries and territories. I'm excited to see the achievements of all athletes who participated in this virtual festival and to learn from the many panellists. The theme of the virtual festival is One Spirit, One Heart. At Special Olympics, we regard ourselves to be one big family, and our participation in this festival means that our family has grown even larger. It now includes all of you. Since March, physical distancing has been proven to slow the spread of COVID-19. And that's a good thing, but while it protects us from one danger, it leaves us all vulnerable to isolation, feeling disconnected, and depression. The United Through Sport Festival is a way for all of us to come together and unite as one through the power of sport. The constraints of physical distancing have also been a challenge for most people to stay active, but this festival encourages activity and brings sport top of mind and to the fore. COVID-19 has reminded us that we're all human. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or what sports you compete in, we are all the same. Once we've conquered the pandemic, we invite you to come and see in person what our athletes can accomplish on a world stage. Our next World Winter Games will be held in Kazan in January 2022, with 2,000 athletes from 108 nations participating and competing. And following on from those Winter Games in Kazan, in 2023, we'll have the Special Olympics World Summer Games being held in Berlin. So please, come join us for those exciting events. Thank you.
The next speakers need no introduction in the world of sport. Thailand was so proud to host the 2018 Sport Accord Convention and also the GAISF General Assembly, One Voice in Sport. Mr. Ban Ki-moon stated that Sport Accord is like the UN of sport. Please welcome Mr. Raffaele Chiulli, the president of GAISF and Sport Accord.
Sporting friends and colleagues from over 80 organizations, let me begin by congratulating all the performers from around the world participating in the United Through Sport first ever World Virtual Youth Festival. I think that everyone agrees that these kids are just amazing. Sport Accord and GAISF are proud that we have given patronage to this innovative initiative in an event which is about inclusion, equality, and non-discrimination, putting one of our most important assets, the youth of the world, at the center. We are looking forward to seeing the world youth coming together in sporting and cultural exchange under one unified voice, one spirit, one heart. While the youth are on the virtual field of play, we will all meet here together over the next days to discuss important topics with 9 different panels, with the first one being Thailand, equality, non-discrimination in sport. We are looking forward to meeting the speakers and the scene setters UTS has lined up, and I would like to once again thank my good friend Stephan Fox for bringing us all together here on this virtual platform and for giving this opportunity to all our youth. Thank you.
I am proud to stand here today to be selected as one of the youth ambassadors and host for the UTS Festival and Conference. The next speaker needs no introduction as he is a Nobel Peace Prize winner. His work has given opportunity for so many, and I feel privileged to introduce and welcome him. Please welcome the 2006 Nobel Peace Prize winner, Professor Mohammad Yunus.
Hello everybody, welcome to all of you to this great festival, UTS Virtual Youth Sports Festival celebration. That's a great celebration. You have come from all over the world. Welcome to all of you. And you are under the age of 18 or less. That's an amazing power. And I believe the younger you are, more powerful you are. And that's the power you represent. You have enormous power in you. Because technology that you brought in, the technology that you have inherited, is something no other generation have ever had at this age. You have the power, you have the superpower in your hand. And you can change the world. And feel it. And ask yourself, what are you going to make use of this power? If you don't ask that question, if you don't have this answer for that question, this power will be wasted. You will not have any use for it. It will be a shame. You had a great power, but never used it. I'm sure you'll use it. And that's why we organize this celebration, so that you feel the power looking at each other and you get ready to change the world. Young people are creative people. That's where the focus of this festival is about creativity, it's about education, it's about sports. That's what the combination of this festival that you'll be enjoying. And education and sports, wonderful. But I want to add something else, entrepreneurship. Sports is the beginning of the entrepreneurship. All human beings are born as a sportsman or a sportswoman, because as soon as we start standing up, we start playing. We do all kinds of games, make up our own games. That's what the natural thing about human being. And human being a sports person is also an entrepreneur. This is the beginning. Sports is the beginning of the entrepreneurship. The sports is about winning, about competing, about creating, about overcoming odds, doing creative decisions. That's what the sports is all about. And that's what the entrepreneurship is all about. So we would like to see how you turn into entrepreneurs, make things happen. And the sports is a wonderful terrain, a wonderful opportunity to make that feel that we can do that. And I'm very happy. Yunus Sports Hub will be organizing a workshop for you to understand what the entrepreneurship is all about, how to make entrepreneurship to change the world, how to use entrepreneurship to change the world. That's the direction that we want to go. So please pay attention to what you learn in the Yunus Sports Hub and make sure you make use of it. Because as I said, you're the most powerful generation in human history. We can change the world. We don't want to live in the world which is full of global warming, going to destroy us. We can change all of that. We can create a world of 3 zeros. 0 net carbon emission. There'll be no global warming at all. We can create that. You and me and everybody else together. Here we are. If we put this thing in our head that we want to do that, it's not difficult. It's all about thinking. It's all about creativity. It's about sportsmanship. It's about entrepreneurship. That's what we'll be learning in this workshop. And I'm very happy that you have the opportunity to do that. And we can create a world of 3 zeros. As I said, 1 zero is a net 0 carbon emission. Another is 0 wealth concentration. We don't want wealth to be concentrated in a few hands. Then we can share the wealth together. That's what net 0 carbon emission and 0 wealth concentration is all about. And 0 unemployment. These are the 3 zeros. We can create a new world, a world of 3 zeros. And once we do that, we'll feel good that we started thinking about it when we joined this big celebration on this occasion. And welcome you all. Enjoy the celebration and get ready to use your power. Use the power that you have. Don't let it go waste. I'm sure you'll not do that. So learn something during the celebration so that you go back and then start using the power. Don't wait to grow up to be 30, to be 40. That's too late. You can do it now when you're 18, when you're 15, when you're 16. You can do it now. Don't wait for some other day in the future. Start doing it today. And that's what get ready. Not only get ready, get into action. And you can do that. So congratulations again. Welcome again. Thank you very much.
Distinguished guests, participants from around the world sporting family and youth, my name is Sasha. I am proud to be a part of the UTS World Virtual Youth Festival as one of the presenters. The next speaker is not only an IOC member, he is the president of the Monaco Olympic Committee and head of the state of Monaco, an important part of the peace and sport under his high patronage. The organization places sport as a vehicle for tolerance and respect towards peace. Your Serene Highness, you have been a huge supporter of United Through Sports since the very beginning. Let us give a warm welcome to His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, it's a pleasure to deliver this message of hope and friendship to the youth of the world for the first United Through Sports Award Virtual Youth Festival. I'd like to address my sincere congratulations to the Kingdom of Thailand and to His Majesty King Rama X for hosting this event. As an IOC member and president of the National Olympic Committee of Monaco, this is an historical event where the International Olympic Committee, the International Paralympics, and Special Olympics stand together alongside 70 international federations and organizations for and with the youth of the world. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed our lives in so many ways, and the world of sport is no exception. Now more than ever, we need solidarity to overcome this health crisis, but at the same time continue to engage in physical activities and protect mental health. I would like to applaud this initiative organized by United Through Sports, bringing the youth of the world together in sporting and cultural exchanges, promoting non-discrimination, equality, and inclusion. This is Olympism at heart, making sport a vehicle for tolerance and respect. I'd like to congratulate each individual and organization for their contribution in this event to be all-inclusive. Hashtag One Spirit, One Heart, and especially our friend Stephan Fox for this initiative, and let this be the first of many to come. Thank you.
I have have to admit, I am very excited and a little bit nervous to introduce the next speaker, who is one of the outstanding advocates using sport for social change. He's an IOC Executive Board member, and he's also the president of the Jordan Olympic Committee and the founder of Generations for Peace. He has been a firm supporter of the United Through Sports mission since day one. Please welcome His Royal Highness Prince Feisal.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. United Through Sports President Stephan Fox, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. It is a privilege to speak to you today, albeit in a virtual sense. Nevertheless, I'm delighted to be part of the first ever United Through Sports World Virtual Youth Festival. It is wonderful to see the Olympic movement come together to promote the values of sport for young people around the world, particularly in the current climate of the coronavirus pandemic. As the president of the Jordanian Olympic Committee, as an IOC Executive Board member, and as founder and chairman of Generations for Peace, I would like to express my gratitude to all the participating organizations for their contribution towards this important event. While many things have changed during these challenging times, the commitment of the Olympic movement to use sports as a symbol of positivity, hope and progress has endured. However, this should not come as a surprise. For many decades, even during the most difficult times, the Olympic movement has consistently unified people from different cultures, religions, and socioeconomic backgrounds. Today's virtual youth festival is no exception. As we saw during the opening ceremony in Bangkok, our young participants were united under the slogan of one spirit, one heart. Indeed, spirit and heart are what makes sports so powerful. And now more than ever before, the sports community has a responsibility to harness this power to inspire future generations. During these uncertain times, sports provide a sense of purpose and belonging. We must never stop promoting this important message. I'm therefore thankful to United Through Sports for organizing this festival and providing a platform for our youth to find creative and innovative ways of staying active. Placing young people at the center of sporting community is one of the key reasons why the Jordan Olympic Committee and Generations for Peace partnered with United Through Sports earlier this year. In my sporting journey, I have seen firsthand how sports has the ability to change lives, no matter what path an individual is heading. Events like today's festival plays a key role in kickstarting and guiding this positive transformation. That is why it brings me great joy that this celebration of youth is just one of many initiatives we have seen from the international sporting community this year. I want to thank everyone involved in these initiatives and remind them that they have played a key role in helping support the mental, physical well-being of millions of young people around the world. I'd also like to thank the Kingdom of Thailand for making it possible for the IOC, IPC Special Olympics and the Alliance of Independent Recognized Members of Sports to come together in a show of solidarity at this challenging time. Finally, allow me to thank Stephan Fox and the entire team of United Through Sport for making this event possible and for leading the way in your mission to give the youth of today a sense of opportunity and hope through sports. I wish you all a very successful event, and thank you.
The next speaker has sports running through his veins. An outstanding tennis player, the former president of the International Tennis Federation, a member of the World Anti-Doping Agency Executive Committee, executive board member of the Italian National Olympic Committee, and the president of the Association of Summer Olympic International. Welcome, someone who supported United Through Sports from day one, Mr. Francesco Ricci Bitti.
As a president of the Association of the Summer Olympic International Federation, let me welcome the youth of the world and all my colleagues from the sport organization. We are looking forward to the virtual festival of sport, and we just witnessed a spectacular opening ceremony. I can only echo the words of the President of the IOC, Thomas Bach, of the President of the IPC, Andrew Parsons, and the CEO of the Special Olympic Organization, Mary Davis, in saying that this is a very important initiative that gathers more than 80 sport organizations, international, and including members of my family, the ASOIF family, the Summer Olympic International Federation. I was very privileged as a former president of Sport Accord to be part of the first conference of the Festival of Youth of the United Through Sport in 2017, and then also to attend physically, and I enjoy very much, in 2018 in Bangkok and in 2019 in Gold Coast. The festival is about inclusion, non-discrimination, equality, that are the value and the example of what sport can stand for. So I would like to thank again and to congratulate and to applaud all the organizations that has made this festival possible, the IOC, the IPC, the Special Olympic, and all the international organization, because this support is very, very important to make this event happening. At the end, I would like to say that the program showed me that the educational has a lot of interesting topic, but more than that, I would like to see again, as usual, very happy and joy young people from all the world. Thank you.
The next speaker has been a supporter of United Through Sports and has spoken at every conference. He is the president of FISU, the International University Sport Federation, providing opportunity for students to participate in physical activity. FISU motto is today's star, tomorrow's leaders. Mr. Matytsin is not only the president of FISU, but the sport minister of Russia. I am truly honored to welcome Mr. Oleg Matytsin today.
Dear friends, dear colleagues, thank you very much for the opportunity to give opening remarks at the United Through Sports World Virtual Youth Festival 2020, originally due to take place during the Sport Accord 2020. It is a pleasure and an honor to once more attend this fantastic initiative. Of course, it would have been an even greater pleasure to see you all in person. However, I must congratulate the organizers for their creativity, which has allowed this important gathering to take place virtually. This initiative is one which FISU has supported since its beginnings at 2018. Like United Through Sports, we believe passionately in the power of sports to do good around the world, and we have all witnessed how invaluable sport and physical activity has been throughout the pandemic. At FISU, our vision is to positively shape tomorrow's leaders through their experiences of international university sport. But the United Through Sport initiative goes even further by bringing more than 70 organizations with similar ambitions to shape a better world for our youth. A world free from discrimination, where everyone is equal, and one in which children are not deprived of opportunities to practice sport. I want to congratulate all of those who have contributed to United Through Sports by bringing children from many different sports to participate in friendly competition on a united field of play. On behalf of all of FISU, allow me to send my best wishes to all of the youth who participate in the initiative. I hope you all have an unforgettable experience. To the delegates of the educational program, let us contribute towards united action plans for the future. And of course, my very best wishes to the Kingdom of Thailand and to our dear friend and colleague, President Stephan Fox. Thank you very much, and I really look forward to seeing you in Yekaterinburg next year.
I personally love Taekwondo. It is one of the coolest martial arts in the world. Naturally, I am super excited to be chosen to introduce the next speaker. Taekwondo has so many benefits, and the Taekwondo Humanitarian Foundation is an important part of this event. Refugees have no choice but we do. Half of the global refugees are children. Please welcome the President of the World Taekwondo and the Chairman of the World Taekwondo Humanitarian Foundation, Dr. Chungwon.
My dear friend, Ames President Stephan Fox, Julia Govindan, CEO of United Through Sports, I wish to congratulate you and your team on the creation of these meaningful initiatives. World Taekwondo is very happy to be a partner of this year's UTS Youth Festival 2020. One spirit, one heart. It is very apt in today's world where teenagers and youth grow up in a world beset with social issues and the global COVID-19 pandemic. I remember attending the UTS Youth Festival in Gold Coast, Australia in May 2019. There was a music, fun, and exciting sports event. It feels like a long time ago. Despite these challenging times, it is heartening to see that we, the global sports leaders, are putting our resources together for the benefit of youth through sports activities and education about peace. Humanity as a whole must adapt to thrive in today's world. No more than ever, we need to be more connected online. At the same time, we are international sports federations need to reset and remain relevant to society. The youth needs us, and we need the youth. It is what we promote in World Taekwondo as well, through our ideas of achieving one world, one sports Taekwondo. On behalf of the World Taekwondo, I'm proud to be a part of this youth festival. I wish the event every success. In the meantime, let's respect each other's health and well-being. Stay safe.
Hello to everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce the last speaker. He's a true man of sport, and I had the pleasure and fun to be with him on so many occasions, participating in many activities. He has a slogan which says, "The only time we look down on someone is if you reach to help them back on their feet." Please welcome the President of United Through Sports, Stephan Fox.
Sawadee Krap to all of you which are connected through our United Through Sports World Virtual Platform. Before I go any further, allow me to applaud all the youth which have participated in the opening ceremony of the United Through Sports World Virtual Youth Festival 2020. You are just incredible. You are the reasons we have been smiling, and you are the reasons why we all have come here together. You are all unique, and you shine in so many ways. Thank you, thank you, thank you from all of us. I certainly would like to thank every organization and individual which have contributed to this historical event. Over the next days, our youth from all abilities will join in sporting and cultural exchange under the One Spirit, One Heart slogan. Tonight is the official opening of our conference, and I would like to thank each and everyone which is participating in this important forum. We have participants from all walks of life, as we all agree wonderful things can be achieved if we join forces working together. And working together for and with our youth towards their future is all our responsibility. We have so many important topics. We already had the Yunus and IOC Young Leader Workshop, the WADA and ITA Youth Education Workshop, the IPC I'm Impossible Workshop, and all of them head capacity numbers. So thank you to all the speakers and thank you to all the youth from around the world for participating. Over the next 3 days, we have the chance to listen to some outstanding personalities on topics as inclusion in sport, equality, human rights in sports, and so many others. We, the world of sport, must continue to work towards a better tomorrow for our youth. The youth are our hope for the future. I thank you all and welcome to the United Through Sports World Virtual Youth Festival Education Conference 2020. ขอบคุณครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ Mr. Phiphat Ratchakitprakarn, Minister of Tourism and Sports of Thailand, His Royal Highness Prince Feisal Al Hussein, IOC Executive Board Member, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, IOC Member, Mr. Andrew Parsons, President of the International Paralympic Committee, Ms. Mary Davis, CEO of the Special Olympics, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, the UN Secretary General, Mr. Raffaele Chiulli, President of Sports Accord and GAISF, Mr. Stephan Fox, President of the United Through Sports, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to be with you at the opening ceremony of the Education Conference, which is a part of the United Through Sports World Virtual Youth Festival 2020. I would like to give a very warm welcome to each and every one of you, no matter what part of the world you reside in. The Education Conference is an ideal platform for the youth to exhibit their talent, capability, knowledge, and experience, and simultaneously, this conference functions as a practical platform for the youth to learn, practice, and excel in their own unique manner. In addition, it is also a platform for all the youth to connect, to exchange ideas, knowledge, and experiences, as well as to unite as one with the same shared values. Through workshops and panel discussion, I am certain that the youth will generate a lot of interesting ideas, make thought-provoking comments and suggestions, propose innovative solutions, as well as come to impressive conclusions. Dear youth, now is the time for all of you, and now is the new door of opportunity to reach out to the whole world and let the world witness your great potentialities. The future is now in your hands. You are our hopes to which we entrust our dreams. Exercise your utmost to make achievements in your noble goals. I have no doubt that the Education Conference will be fruitful for all the participating youth as well as of those who watch from afar. I sincerely wish the conference every success and all your aspirations be fulfilled. And may you all be blessed with happiness in all your efforts. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณค่ะ